Hello, welcome to Paul's Take. So I just found me some Foamies. I fell in love with these Croc style shoes after buying my first pair of Crocs. I loved them so much, but then they wore out in like 2 months. Not completely, but they wore out to a point where I needed some new Crocs. But Crocs are $54, and I was like, hey, that's not reasonable. So I need to find out some other options. So I got these emojis from Amazon. They were 30 bucks, and they're okay. They're a little, the rubber's a little harder, and it seems like it takes longer for it to break in, but it broke in pretty well after a couple weeks. And now the Foamies from Skechers. So my initial impression was so far that they're very comfortable. They seem like they have a lot of foam, so it seems like there's a lot of foam to be worn out. That might last longer. I'm sure they're all about the same, but so far they seem very comfortable. And they're probably my go-to because they were $29 as well. That to me seems like the proper price for Crocs, or emojis, or Foamies. So let's try them out and see how I like them. Okay, after going for a nice long walk in my new Skechers, I confirm that they are very comfortable. They are very comfortable, just like the Crocs are very comfortable as well. They're very similar, but there is a couple of differences I've noticed. First, the design. These have more like a slot versus a hole. On the Crocs, this is Skechers. That's the Crocs. The bottom, let's take a look at the sole. So this one has deeper threads on the Skechers. The S on there. So the design looks, I would think, a little cooler underneath and a little more trail worthy on the Skechers. But I don't think these are really supposed to be trail shoes, but nonetheless, that was my observation. Of course, these are all worn out. That's why I need some new shoes. Oh yeah, so when I got the Crocs, my biggest complaint when I first got them were they have these little nubs in there. Those nubs, well, if you have sensitive feet like myself, because I'm so sensitive, they actually kind of hurt. You do get used to it, and your feet adjust. It only took about a week. Well, this one looks like they have nubs, but they're not nubs at all. They're like innies instead of outies. So there are holes instead of bumps. So they don't bother your feet at all. You just jump right in there with your sensitive feet and not have any issues. Now, they do seem like these nubs give you a little more grip on the inside, but to me it wasn't so much where I actually prefer the holes versus the nubs. I prefer the innies instead of the outies. The band is a little thinner on the Skechers. Not that it makes a big difference, but it's less likely to catch on something like I've did on some other pair with a fatter strap. This one has the Skechers on the side, which is cool, versus the alligator, which is cool as well. So, all in all, you can't go wrong with either pair, except for with this pair, you'll save about 25 bucks. And that's a huge difference. I think overall, regardless of price, I still think I like the Skechers more because I don't really care for those nubs. Even though I got used to them for the most part, if I don't wear them for a little while, I do notice them again. So I'll have to say, regardless of price, the Skechers are the winners. All right, it's great to know because they are much less in price. That's my take anyways. Thanks for watching Paul's Take, and that's my take on the Skechers Foamies. I think they're called Foamies. It's on the title. Thanks again for watching Paul's Take. Make sure to like, subscribe for more reviews.